Hello guys, welcome back to the second video in this series. A lot of interesting things have happened, so I'm excited to show you them. I was sick recently, so I wasn't able to really record or work on the video, and my voice quality might be a little bit lower, so my dearest apologies. That wasn't my intention. Didn't exactly intend to get sick, But on the bright side of things, I now have a tutorial channel, so I will be sharing videos where I teach you guys how to make games on different engines and stuff. I will also be talking about design flaws in certain games and how we could improve on those design flaws, which should help you guys be, better game developers. Not saying you guys are bad game developers. I'm sure some of you are really good at what you do. I just want to be there to help make a game if you guys are interested in that, if you don't know how to make games. So, with that out of the way, let's begin on the video. So, the first thing that I had to do was I wanted to make a knockback system, because, this is a fighting game. I want there to be, knockback, because I like to knock people out of the stage in games like Super Smash Bros. So, I was working really hard on this, and it was just not clicking, Never really clicked. And as you watch this footage, it never really just does seem to click. So, my problem here was I had a little collision box where I was going to try and use to make it so that the enemy could, hit it and then collide with it. Which didn't really work. So, yeah. That became a very common trend. I would take jabs at it and it just didn't work. And I'm not going to give you spoilers. Something happens. But let's just say it took many attempts to... Told you, no spoilers. Can't do that. So that whole thing was very tricky. So here I was trying to make like a timer and get it to try to stop the timer and stuff like that. Try to get stuff to like collide. See, it even has the you can even see me add in the health, and actually I know what the timer was for. It was for me to the player to stop doing the attack. Like I said, it just never really worked out too well, so I can't tell you what happened after that. So you guys will have to stay tuned for all of that. Since I have nothing else to talk about, I have a challenge for you guys. Let me know down in the comments what characters you want me to add. Give me a description, stats, go bonkers with it. And I will see if I can create a game design document and manage to add that character to the game. There's a chance that it won't happen, but still, it's always worth a shot, right? You'll be named in the credits. Anyway, back to the video. So, here I wanted to make a kill zone, like an area where the player could fall off and die. Similar to games like Super Smash Bros., Multiverses, and Shrek's Super Slam? Does this even have a kill zone? And what is this game? What is Shrek Super Slam? Anyway, so I started working on it, and I kind of just didn't know what I was doing for a second there, but anyway. So these kill zones, the player can get launched into them, and the player will die. It was very simple to make this, so all I had to really do was make some simple code, and then I just kind of resized the kill zones to make it go on the edges of the map. This actually got moved later on, but you'll see that, later on. So yeah, that was basically all I had to do. So yep. And see, I tested it out and everything worked out well. Aside from I had to do some stuff. So my problem was that Godot had a new update where they kind of changed the formatting and things like that. So that caused a couple bugs, but all is well that ends well, right? So anyway, I don't really have anything else to say here. So why don't I talk to you about our sponsor today, Raid Shadow. No, I'm just kidding. Who do you think I am? Do you think I'm famous? Nah. No, instead, I got a strange sponsor from this odd fella here named DSK-913. He says he wants to do a promotion, has my third cousin's wife, brother, twice removed, long lost great aunt. Never knew she existed in the first place, but anyway, wait, that's me. I have my grandma's third cousin's wife, brother, twice removed, long lost great aunt. Wait, I don't think my grandma has a third cousin's wife, brother, twice removed, long lost great aunt. Yes, I have an itch.io account, which I will link in the description. So yeah, so I wanted to talk about. I also have a Twitch, so I will also link that in the description. So if you wanna watch me live stream, I probably won't. I'll start doing that eventually, though. I have things on the plate. I got school. I got a life. I have a life. But who knows? Maybe I won't have a life in the future. I'm a game developer. What am I talking about? Yeah, that's gonna happen anytime soon. Oh, wait. I still have more to talk about? How long is this footage? What do I do? Wait. I have one more thing to talk about. Because the next thing is just gonna be more stuff about this. My future plans. In the upcoming videos, what I want to do is I want to design some levels, create some cool parallax backgrounds, and maybe even some game modes. What do you have to suggest? Like, I ask you, what do you guys want in the game as well? Again, you'll be featured in the credits as the guy or gal who suggested this one thing or this other thing. So yeah, please just let me know. I also want to design some extra items and things like that could be, helpful or nice for the player. And, yeah. That's, and throwables. I kind of want to, what I don't like about a lot of fighting games is that they don't have, things where you could just pick up things and throw them at people. I think that can be kind of difficult to do, but still, I think it'd be cool to see in a video game. Anyway, enough with the jibber jabber. So I was still working on these collision shapes and these areas and these knockbacks, so I had to use my one and only thing. Google. Yep, I used Google. I'm sorry. What do you want? It was difficult. It was frustrating to find a good tutorial, but eventually I did find one. And I actually watch this guy sometimes. He makes very good content and he's very helpful. So, drum roll, ladies and gentlemen. I want to give proper credit. Here he is, Devlog. He is a tutorial YouTuber. He's amassed a big community for the Godot community. It's kind of small. But anyway, I'll leave a link in the description, so you should go check him out if you like to make games. Very helpful, very good. But even with this guy's help, even with this guy's tutorial, I mean, it was kind of outdated, so it wasn't the most helpful. I still couldn't figure it out, so I gave up and I started to do a very complicated system that actually wasn't that complicated. I mean, it was, but it was difficult, but I somehow pushed past it. It was much easier to figure this out than the whole knockback thing. No spoilers. So anyway, I don't use arrays. That's not really my thing, you know. I never really had to use them. There were always systems that I could use instead. But this time, I wanted to challenge myself, so I did it. It was very helpful. I had to figure out how arrays worked and everything, and I basically made it so that each player was put into an array, and they were given an ID so that they could have separate controls. So that was helpful. That was nice, and now you can have multiple players, and I don't have to make a different complicated system for that. Actually, fun fact, the reason why I started to do that was for the usage of the knockback system, so that I could finally do it. Holy cow, I started trying to do it again. It failed for the millionth time, and I really don't have anything else to talk about, so I'm just gonna speed up this footage. Wait, all the footage is already sped up. I'm gonna super speed up this footage. I don't want to bore you with how difficult it was for me. Knockback systems, am I right? I was still working on this thing though. I couldn't stop the blasted thing. It was like I wasn't going to have a knockback in my game. But alas, I figured it out. So painful. And it was so simple, right in front of my eyes. I had to make it so that it wasn't the player who was attacking that their health got counted in. It was the person being attacked. Yes, that and only that was stopping me from creating a knockback system that actually worked. That could actually increase over time like in all the other ones. Yeah, that was super annoying. Oh my goodness. Ugh. But yeah, it's fixed now. So, huzzah! And by the way, I have a lot more footage that I didn't share, where it is just me trying to figure out these systems and things like that. So, yeah, I could post a video of that if you would like. With all of that out of the way, there wasn't really too much else I did, so I'm just gonna speed up this footage for you. If you would like to see some of the regular footage, I can post that if you want. Just request it in the comments. Maybe I'll put some relaxing music as you can watch me struggle with simple things. But anyway, I'm gonna speed up this footage for you. Don't worry, I'll still talk to you guys a little bit. And since it's in the middle of the video, why don't you like and subscribe? Maybe? Nah, you don't have to, it's fine. So anyway, here you go. So this game is just gonna be the first game. That I make on this channel. This whole series, this isn't actually my dream game. I find it very frustrating when people like work on their dream games, even though it doesn't seem like they worked on a lot of other projects. I mean, it's fine. I'm not judging them for what they do. I just, I wish there was more content where people just weren't working on their dream games. So I said, why don't I put it out there? So that's what I did. And so, yeah, that's the whole reason I started this channel. So, if you like this content, again, subscribe. Maybe check out some of my other videos. Don't worry, there will be more series. And, this whole thing could turn into something big. So, yeah, there you go. Bye, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video.